Peace and wholeness, family. This is Rafael Flatplane, your host, back with another one. Now I'm testing out this Stream Labs thing, seeing how good it goes. So we're gonna jump right in this because I got some stuff to talk about your man, quote unquote, President-elect Joe Biden, Mr. Creepy Joe himself. So we're gonna dive right into this. Let me just pull up the screen real quick, just so I can see something. But for those of you coming in, welcome. Thank you for coming. I appreciate your time. Hopefully the stream is coming in well and it's not choppy. President-elect. So let me know if it's choppy or not. Chris Cyphers, my brother, my familiar. I see you, my brother. Thank you guys for coming. Bronze Flat Power King, my broham. Good to see you, brother. Thank you for coming. Much appreciated. But let's go and jump right into this, right? Alright. So, PA lawmakers back Trump's refusal to concede. Lawmakers help to challenge results. So, U.S. Republican Mike Kelly sent out a campaign email Sunday night with an unusual question for his supporters in Western Pennsylvania. Does anyone know a good elections lawyer who can oversee the counting of the provisional ballots? Now, we know when the election was going on how much... Gone girl, how you doing, hun? Good to see you. We know that when the election was going on Tuesday, and we were seeing how the race was going, we saw how much red the United States was. We saw how much the Republicans were dominating. Now, as I always have to repeat, just to let the people know, I do not support government. All right? I do not support government. Right? So I do not vote. I do not partake in any of these political things. So when the decisions are made, I get to laugh at those who make those decisions. Go online and vote for the people that they want. When they fuck up, yeah, I stand there and laugh at them for it. But to continue, we saw how much red there was and how much Trump was winning throughout the election race. Right? So they said PA was given to Trump and then given to Biden. So they're saying that Biden won PA, right? So when we check here, now I checked this today. This was earlier today. They're saying, oh, now they're switching it. Oh, no. Okay, good. I'm about to say. So they're saying Biden won Pennsylvania. Now, we know in the last couple of days, the media has been saying Biden is projected winner. Biden won. Biden's projected winner. Biden is the president-elect. This is the media information that they're feeding us. We have not got the confirmed answer that Biden has won. Now, this is what they're telling us, that Biden won, right? Now, Real Clear Politics does not have Biden winning Pennsylvania or presidency yet. Yet, he is on TV talking about how he's trying to transition the power over to him and how Trump hasn't conceded any financial or power over to him. So he's already crying about money when he hasn't even taken oath. So without taking oath, how are you going to take over power yet? You have to wait till January, right? To when the power transfer happens. Now, they keep saying, or he keeps saying that he won. The media keeps saying president-elect, 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 when it's obvious that here he has not won Pennsylvania. I believe this is South Carolina, Georgia, Arizona, and Alaska. So how is he the president? How is he president-elect? They're showing him at 259 electoral votes. Trump, 214. So at 259 doesn't mean you won. So those are retracted. Let's read here. Rear Clear Politics live results feed appear to withdraw Joe Biden's president-elect status Monday night. This happened Monday night. And why isn't the media covering this? Why are they still telling you he's the president-elect? To keep feeding you the bull. Joe Biden's president-elect status Monday night and seemingly subtracted Pennsylvania's 20 electoral votes from his total, bringing the Democrats' vote count down below the 270 threshold to 259. Furthermore, leading to some confusion, Real Clear Politics said it never called Pennsylvania to begin with in the presidential race. Either way, RCP does not have Pennsylvania in Biden's column. Why doesn't the media again report about this? But yet, they're having their little charades and not marching, but celebrations on the streets of him winning, Biden winning. Oh my God, the Democrats are back in. Oh man, praise the Lord. No, that's not the truth. We have to go back to the truth. And the truth must be told. Now, when you go to CNN, look how they have Pennsylvania. It's not even a complete blue state. Not even completely blue. Yet they're giving him the win. Look at the other states that are not even counted yet. That don't even have a color. Yet we have a president-elect. This is crazy, crazy. Hold on, King. I'm going to put the link right now. By the way, what's up, King of High Yourself? D. Allen Warren, what's up, brother? Flat motherfucking power. You already know. I'm going to throw the links right now. And that way y'all can have the link. So yeah, we have the president-elect, quote unquote, beating Donald Trump by 5 million votes. Yet look at all the states that haven't even been counted up yet, that are still in projection. Yet he's on TV, as we saw him earlier today. Well, before I jumped in that, look at this article on Real Clear Politics, which is a very good website to go to. The media should not have called this election. Joe Biden has made it clear that he will do his best to unify the country following an election in which more than 71 million Americans, nearly half the electorate, voted for Donald Trump. It is an It is an admirable goal. But any chance of that happening depends on the American people having confidence in that the election outcome resulted from a fair and honest process. And I showed at the recent stream where there was a lot of voter fraud. And that was crazy. That the post office was even involved, and there was whistleblowers involved. So I suggest you guys to go watch that video of where I was exposing a bunch of stuff. People having confidence that the election outcome resulted from a fair and honest process. Though never perfect, our electoral system has generally instilled confidence for the past 231 years. Confidence in who? Not me, because I know for the past 231 years we've been getting fucked. But that's a different debate, right? Under the contentious circumstances of this election, the traditional media's decision to declare a victor before the official process had run its course had diminished the confidence of Trump voters in the announced results. even if even if the declaration of a Biden victory is found to be accurate, the call was premature and will make the effort to unify our nation more difficult. Absolutely. Absolutely is going to make it more difficult to unify our nation. Why? Because our new nation was never unified. It's always been built on blue or red, right? They always try to switch it black and white. They always try to give you two different choices and make you pick one, pick a side, so that the people can fight each other. So this country has always been at war with itself. We are our own enemy, and which is the biggest thing that people need to realize. Until we realize that not only the controllers who control us are our number one biggest enemy, but we are our second worst enemy, and that's to ourselves, which is why unity is a must. Salute to Sherelle. Nice to see you, goddess. Mr. Pink, what's up? I see you out there. So now let me jump into this video, which is
Mr. President-elect.
Can you guys hear it?
During the campaign, you said you were not naive about how difficult it would be to...
I want you guys to hear it. Super since day one. What's up, my brother? Good to see you. Did you guys hear that video clip? Well, you're probably not up there yet. This video, which is...
Mr. President-elect.
Can you guys hear it? All right, it's good. You guys can hear it.
Thank you, Mr. President-elect. During the campaign, you said you were not naive about how difficult it would be to unite the country. It's now 3 days after you were projected as the president-elect. The president himself says he has won this election. His own administration has not moved forward to give you access to what you need to do to begin the work of your transition.
Because he is not the president-elect yet. They still haven't counted all the votes. And people need to understand that. This is why Trump is not letting him get a hold of anything. He is not the president-elect. The votes count are not completely in.
Just a few minutes ago, the Secretary of State, when asked if he would cooperate with a smooth transition, he said there will be a smooth transition to a second Trump administration. I wonder if you have a message for the president who may well be watching right now, and how do you expect to be able to work with Republicans when so many have thus far refused to even acknowledge your victory?
Well, first of all, we are already beginning the transition. We're well underway. And
how can you begin a transition when you're not the fucking president-elect? The counts are not completely in, but yet the people are running with this.
The ability for the administration in any way by failure to recognize this our win does not change the dynamic at all in what we're able to do. We've announced yesterday, as you know, the health group that we put together today. We're going to be moving along in a consistent manner, putting together our administration, the White House, and reviewing who we're going to pick for the cabinet positions. And nothing's going to stop that. And so I'm confident that the fact that they're not willing to acknowledge we won at this point is not of much consequence in our planning and what we're able to do between now and January 20th.
You have a response to Secretary Pompeo? And
yeah, when the race was over, they had him at 290 electoral votes. Kiss my ass. I just showed you. They dropped it. 259. How can you go back and forth?
I also wonder, you warned during the campaign that as the walls closed in on the president, he would behave more erratically. Yesterday, he fired his defense secretary on Twitter. Are you worried that he's disabling the government? And what are you saying to the world leaders who are calling you at this point about the situation?
There were several world leaders, I forgot which ones they were, that supposedly congratulated him on the win. What win?
Situation here.
Well, first of all, I'm letting them know that America's back. We're going to be back in the game. It's not American alone. Number one, I've had the opportunity to speak with now 6 world leaders, and the response has been very fulsome, energetic, and they're all looking forward to being able to, from Great Britain to France to Germany to Canada, et cetera, and Ireland. So I feel good about the ability to. I said when we announced that the next president is going to inherit a divided country and a world in disarray.
This country has always been divided since the inception of the United States. Since this place became a corporation, they separated the people from the business and chose the business over the people.
The reception and welcome we've gotten around the world from our allies and our friends has been real. I'm having a number of other calls to return, and so I feel confident that we're going to be able to put America back in the place of respect that it had before.
What respect? What place? False hopes, lies that the people are feeding. Why? Because he looks like a wholesome old man. But this is creepy Joe. This is the pedophile Joe, pro-abortion Joe, pro-mandatory vaccination Joe. Joe who has this crazy electricity saving project where he wants to turn all the cars into electrical units and we're going to get right off in our taxes. Yeah. So we got to spend the money and we're going to wait for it back? Sounds like a fucking ripoff to me. Creepy motherfucking Joe. Shout out to the Mental Ninja. I see you, my brother.
Mr. President-elect, Senate Majority Leader Mitch.
It's insane. Now, I'm just going to jump into this real quick before I end it. This was updated 2 years ago, but it came out a little bit time before that. And this is how you know the vaccine companies are, of course, all in bed with each other, because we know Pfizer and BioNTech, BioNTech, both are the leading vaccine companies in the COVID-19 vaccine. And this is what's donated and the amount of money that goes into each other and what they do to make more effective influenza jabs, as the British like to say. Get your flu jab. And we need to see things like that, because now, November 9, 2020, Pfizer and BioNTech announced vaccine candidate against COVID-19 achieves success in first interim analysis from phase 3 study. So when we see things like this, we see how the powers that be work. Now, it's hard to see in the future. It's hard to say, looking at this one that was a couple of years ago, that we would end up here today. But what a lot of people didn't take serious was Event 201. And what a lot of people don't want to research is Event 201. The Johns Hopkins Center for Health Security, in partnership with the World Economic Forum and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, hosted Event 201, a high-level pandemic exercise, on October 18th, 2019, in New York, my home city. The exercise illustrated areas where public-private partnerships will be necessary during the response to a severe pandemic in order to diminish large-scale economic and societal consequences. Now, how much of it is public and how much of it is privately controlled? Because we know what comes out to the public. Garbage. So I know for those of you in the chat and watching, you guys know a lot about Event 201. But for any of the newcomers, research Event 201 and research the World Economic Forum. And then research after that the Great Reset. And you will see where this nation is headed to. We are headed for the Great Reset. And just like the Hegelian dialectic goes, you need a problem. They're going to present a solution. Problem, reaction, solution, right? They gave us the problem. The people are running in a frenzy because they don't know what to do. They're scared of something that's not attacking them. And what's the solution? The Great Reset. And that's what's coming for us. That's what they want. That's why they're trying to push Joe Biden as the winner. He's down with the Great Reset. He wants mandatory vaccines, pro-abortion, creepy Joe. Now, I'm not a Trump supporter. Now, this is the twist. It's two heads of the same snake. Whoever loses still wins. Whoever wins still loses. So are we in control? Or are we just here to benefit them? I appreciate you guys for coming to the stream. Much, much love. I hope you guys digging out the new layout. I got another one coming up soon. For my family in the chat, I see you guys. I'm blessed to have you guys here. Family, be safe. Be courteous to all. And shout out to We Are Awake News. A lot of the information that I spoke about today came from his channel earlier today. I was on his channel and he was presenting awesome information. So I have his link in the description below. So make sure you guys sub to his channel. Shout out to the big bro, We Are Awake News. He be dropping fire streams. Shout out to my family in the chat. I see you. Chris Cyphers, Bronze Flat Power, Sherelle, Nicolette, I see you. Mental Ninja, Mr. Pink, you guys all